Morning everyone, welcome to my little wee piece of the world. This is Wellington, New Zealand, and it is a gorgeous morning here. So I'm coming to you from my deck outside and just lapping up the fact that it's not windy. Wellington can be notoriously a wee bit windy. Anyway, today we're going to talk about rose quartz. You can see a few pieces down here. This is my big beauty. This one I consider the heart of my family. This is the heart of my home, and it actually sits in the middle of my home, and my intention with it is it just fills the place up with love and fills anybody who comes here up with love. But as you can see, rose quartz is a really beautiful type of quartz. It's pink colours. There are different variations in the pink. I don't know if you can see, this one's more kind of dusky, deeper pink. This one here is a little more pale, but you can get a lot more pale than this. The level of pink in your quartz is really about you and your preference. You'll see some stuff red that the deeper this and the deeper that, or the darker or the lighter means such and such and such and such, but that's what it means to them. Basically, at the end of the day, it's where it's mined, it's how it's been formed. The colour does contribute to the energy, but it doesn't make any stone less or more by being a specific colour, because it really is about what it's doing for you and what you need at the time. So rose quartz, you can probably tell, heart of the home, fills the place with love, is very much a crystal about the heart. It's about love, it's about unconditional love, it's about opening your heart at all levels. It's about creating that peace. It's very deep healing. You could imagine, like, the heart is where we store a lot of emotions. It's where we feel a lot of emotions. In my worldview, the head, heart and gut, everything's all interlinked. But oftentimes one of those centres will be really prominent. And often it's our heart centre that's very prominent. On another level, our heart energy is a measurable energy field. That side of things is really interesting as well. But today we're talking about rose quartz, so we won't get too much into that. Physically, some of the attributes that it talks about are improving circulation, increasing neuron connectivity, and speeding up healing. Remember, it's got all the quartz properties because it's a quartz, so it amplifies, cleanses and so forth. My daughter's insisted that I bring out her rose quartz heart. I'm not a huge heart collector. There are some gorgeous souls out there collecting the beautiful crystal hearts. I tend to go kind of more raw and specimen is where my desires lie, but you have to have a heart when it comes to rose quartz, I reckon, just because that is the stone of the hearts. So for me, when I use it in my practice, it is very much about love, about peace, that harmonizing between all, and that healing, very much about healing. We store a lot of energies in our heart that have been imprinted on us during our lifetime, our experiences, and also past lifetimes. So I use rose quartz quite a bit when it comes to releasing and healing of heart energies. And you know how we're storing energies, because you know when you just observe something and you get a really raw energy response, and sometimes that raw energy response is one of knowing. You can feel how that is because you've felt that before, but sometimes that raw energy response is overwhelming. It's almost like you're living that, even though it's not your thing that you're observing. And that's often when we're carrying an energy that we've experienced something similar before, but we haven't released that energy on. So the next piece to show you, or the last piece, is my aura rose quartz. Now, some aura rose quartzes are clear quartz with platinum coating, which makes them have a pink hue. But this one, I don't know if you can see in it, it's actually a rose quartz that has a aura coating. Now, an aura coating is a man-made thing. I'll talk about man-made things in another video another time. I have a few that I don't mind using in my practice. Some are none at all. I don't mind the aura quartzes. In fact, I quite like them. And the process is that they get treated with a another property like platinum, titanium, all sorts of different properties can be used, and they'll all have a different effect. So anyway, that's my rose aura quartz, and I do love this. It's absolutely beautiful. So I hope you all have a lovely day, and thanks for sharing with me in my morning. If you have any questions anytime, just private message me or pop them in the comments below. I'm happy to answer anything, and if I have a knowledge, I'll share it. Okay, take care. Bye.